that man alone. He can love who he want to love, man.
Hey, he sure can. I'm just saying, that's all he had. Well, you know what? I
They
don't think it's.
say them up north niggas, yeah, they gotta like, you know,
I don't think it's
they
first.
lean that way more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't got no problem with dating no Spanish chick or whatever.
It's probably more Spanish chicks up there too.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
but you know, not Mexican, but like Dominican and Puerto
Yeah,
Rican.
Puerto Rican and all the other shit. Yeah.
So you know, but I mean, like that's what I wanted to get into from from last week when Katt was talking about uh niggas get money and they go get them a funny looking light skinned chick, but it's like when I was growing up and all the rap songs, everybody was talking about, you know, long haired Samoan or a pretty light skinned chick, or I got Puerto Rican pecans. You know, it was always niggas talking about something exotic. So it's like it's kind of funny how niggas talk down on it, but that culture was pushed. Like how many people was talking about like some pretty dark skin? They wasn't really talking about it like that. So I just find it kind of crazy for motherfuckers to talk down on it. But when the culture pushed that, it was a status symbol to have a light skinned chick. Like, you know, niggas used to look at like dark skinned chick as being dirty. Whoa. Like, you know, you got that old, you know, and the same to go for dudes. It'll be a chick like, man, I want me a dark skinned nigga. I want me a rough nigga. You know, dark skin is dark skin is like, you know, is associated with being rough. You know what I'm saying? And light skin is associated with being, you know, pretty, soft, good hair, all that different shit. You know, why do niggas say, oh, stop asking light skin?
Yeah, they say light skin was niggas was in till Wesley Snipes and Jordan came. So,
you know, and then, you know, and what was they portraying Wesley as? Some dark skinned nigga whooping people ass. Old rough ass nigga around the edges, and that's the shit that they was portraying. So I just find it funny how people talk down, but when these dudes go get the shit that everybody was talking about, now it's a problem.
facts.
Hey,
message.
Hey, I seen this shit before. I kind of fucked with it, and I fucked with it because she paid homage. Because I seen youngster driving that motherfucking slingshot.
Oh, he was.
That, if I'm not mistaken, that was youngster driving that slingshot. I was finna say, like, if she don't have youngster in this motherfucker, man, like, come on, bro. Like, you got to have youngster in that motherfucker, man. Like, I almost think youngster is one of the most underrated Houston legends, bro. Cause he on classics.
Yeah, I ain't want to be a baller, huh?
Yeah, he on classics.
Yeah,
he on Houston.
I want to be a baller is a nationwide hit, bro. I
The nigga worldwide.
That shit.
Worldwide,
niggas jam that want to be a baller, bro.
You know it hit when they got the Tejano dudes out there talking about wanna be a baller. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
bruh, that shit. I remember 6th grade. I was in the 6th or the 5th grade, bro, when that shit dropped, and that shit was crazy, bro. Like on fire everywhere. Latroy, it was just like
pandemonium,
bruh. Like I just don't understand. Like, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got that hit, and like, do you know it's that one? Do you know it's gonna be that?
It's going down as that one, bro. We just broke.
No, but I'm just saying though.
No, I think because you know, I told you I let somebody hear boppers and they was jamming, bro, and I was like, "What? They really fucking with this shit."
Not knowing a nigga was high as hell.
That's how it be, bro. You just sometimes you don't know,
and just did it.
But
Yeah.
sometimes, like, as soon as you hear it, like, dog, it's going down is one. Like I told you, even if it ain't supposed to be us on it, that
Yeah.
track and that concept is
Yeah.
that's one, bro.
Yeah. I mean, facts, bro. I mean,
That's
all it need is some professional engineering.
yeah,
That's really all it need is like to go get professionally engineered, and it'll because a professional engineer could do better adding the spice than what we could do.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga, your mama cooking in the kitchen
The
versus
only thing is, I just don't want a nigga to steal that shit, but then you had to tell them niggas, man, nah, we need paperwork or something, cause nigga be like, man, these niggas brought me this track, bro. Y'all gotta redo it or something. You know how?
hey, but guess what?
But
If a
hey,
niggas,
yeah, you know you
but
have.
if somebody was to steal from us, they gonna have to steal from the people who originally created the track that I sampled. So you got to
Yeah,
pay
your
either way.
ass sample DJ Quick. You ain't sample. I know.
I want to say I sampled Clear. I did not
I
sample
don't
DJ
know if
Quick.
you sample that clear, man. Cause
I
I
think
always listen. I'm like, where did he get that spot from? But you are good at like you will fuck with it in a way where it was the original, but you did something to it where it don't just sound one to one like that.
and see this is the ingenious of it. So I will try to sample the track that I remember from childhood, and I can't find the spot.
Nah, I'm good. Not yet. Y'all ain't ready for that.
I'm
They
telling you,
do
bro.
be mixed, so we gotta work on it or something. We gotta take that songwriter for sure.
Bro, I'm telling you, I probably heard the DJ Quick and tried to sample DJ Quick and couldn't find a spot where it was nothing. And I said, man, fuck it. Let me go get the Clear record. And then I found that spot and then got that.
That shit tough, man.
But I mean, who knows, man? When I made the shit, I probably was a 6-pack in, a pack of Newports in, and and then probably hit the square a couple of times. This motherfucker make the shit. Back then, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know what? Like she was dropping some bars. She wasn't talking no super crazy shit. She even said like, if you go to jail, I ain't fucking with you. Yeah.
That's
So you
real.
better not. And she
That's
said
how I
you better
feel.
not go to jail.
Yeah,
So I applaud the young lady for, giving it up like that.
I know that's right. They do be killing me with all that. I'm gonna make a nigga do this and that and that. Them ain't no men. They don't want no men. Cause if niggas was just standing on their shit, there wouldn't be none of that shit. But it's
But
all good.
they can't make these little boys do what the fuck they want to do. Shit. Let alone a man. Shit, they can't make these little boys do what the fuck they want to do. That's why they be baby mamas and don't be a wife. So
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
I gotta cut it down.
boy, I seen a poll. It was like Jada Kiss and a couple of more rappers, and then him, who was the better rapper, and all of them had the super hot fire
They
dude.
trolling.
I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Of course, they trolling.
I was like, bro, these motherfuckers is crazy, man.
Look, they typing this shit talking about the whole
Laughing
time
like a
they
motherfucker.
talking. Hell yeah.
Don't you believe it?
What the fuck is he saying? I still don't
You don't
know.
know what he said?
What is he saying? I've never known what the fuck he's saying. I always be like clueless as fuck when you play that shit. I just be like,
It's not gonna happen. You know he's lying.
I never knew what is he? I'm serious. What the fuck is he? Because it's mumbled. I was just, blah, 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 blah. I never know what the fuck he said.
So
What
you
is he
can't hear
saying?
what he said.
Don't you believe it?
No,
Oh, that's because you don't know what he's saying.
no. What is he saying?
He's saying, "Don't you believe it?"
Oh, okay.
Now you ain't gonna help but hear it.
Don't you believe it?
Nigga, that
He
shit
still
sound
ain't
like long dicks leaving. It sound like- what the fuck he said?
crazy, boy.
It do. It sound like long dick leaving.
Cap.
But now when you play it, I'll be like, okay, don't believe him. I think it's all that reverb in the background that's like muddy. It's muddied in the motherfucker.
Man, I've got to set up the OBS through this shit so we can have like more shimmer screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. You need AI to break that shit down. What is it? Chat GPT.
GPT.
Chat GPT. Break that shit down because I'm not know. I just roll, nigga. Shit, nigga. I got faith in you. I believe you, nigga. I just roll with you.
Man, yeah, boy. This boy crazy, man. This my dog right here. The nigga crazy.
The best brokest podcast in the world. It's the All Bullshit to the Side podcast with Kane Goody. Yeah, they. We looking for Mel with a flashlight. She'll pop in or she may not. Hey man, we move on Travis time. We do what fuck we want to do, how we want to do it.
Say, man. Hey, man.
But hey, the ship must keep on moving. We must keep on rolling.
Gotta keep it pushing, baby.
So, man, another week in, and we here.
We gotta keep bullshitting. Y'all gonna bullshit with us or what, man? That's what we're doing anyway.
Yeah, we just
Come
bullshitting.
bullshit with us.
That's it, man. Keep on bullshitting. Bring your ass over here and bullshit with us, man. That's all we doing, man. This is just you sitting on the couch or at the table with the family, bullshitting, man. That's all this is. We politicking in the crib, talking shit, drinking brews, bullshitting.
Yes, sir. Oh shit.
You bullshitting.
Movie didn't fucking. Oh no. Cut the TV out. Damn, it lost the spot. God damn. It had it ready and everything. I'm gonna have to cut this part. Damn. All right, let me get it together.
Man, nobody knows this.
Live. Yeah, when we going live, nigga gotta be on point. That shit was funny. I had the shit ready though.
Man, it don't matter. We bullshit.
It don't matter. We bullshit, nigga.
We bullshit. It don't matter.
Bullshit to the side.
Yes, sir.
Man, he said we gotta play another hood classic. This week hood classic is South Central, man.
Yeah.
Put something in the comments so you remember this, bro.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Man, how was your week, man?
Oh man, that shit was cool, man. Got good workouts in all week, man. tomorrow I'm gonna do some legs, man. I was sitting there looking in the mirror when I was working out. I was all buff up top, and I looked at my legs, and I was like, "Boy, you look a fool." Them little bitty legs, you got them little chopsticks on the motherfucker. I'm walking around here looking like a yield sign, man. It's just big at the top and motherfucking like a upside down triangle, man. Just fucked up, man. I need to do some legs. So I'm gonna get on that leg press tomorrow, man. Put some heavy weight on that motherfucker and push. You know, this shit has been good. That's all I've been doing, man. Oh, Erica had a wonderful play. Yeah, man. My second youngest had,
What she played?
man, she was what was her name in the play? Giddy or something. They did the African Mean Girls. So it was like the movie Mean Girls, but it was set in Africa. So they all was doing like, you know, trying to do like African accents and all that different shit. And it was set in Africa, man. It was cool, man. It was a cool shit to see my little girl out there, man, on stage, man, doing her thing, man. She want to be an actor, man. Shit, one day y'all might see my baby on the screen.
That's what's up, bro.
Shit. So I love it, man. We got track coming up with Jaden. Shit. Hey, you
Your
know.
ass should be busy.
Hey, man, I'm just doing daddy shit, man. You know, just doing daddy shit, man, all week, man. We got the baby walking around here, jibber jabbing, talking crazy. We know jibber jabbing. I know she be talking crazy because the way she be. I'm like, oh yeah, you talking shit. Trying to dance and shit, man. I'm just enjoying fatherhood, man. You know, that's it, man. What about your week, man?
Same thing, man. Just working. This year, I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to work every day I can, man. Get this money in, make some financial gains. I'm finna get back on it. I'm trying to get right, man. But yeah, just another week at it. It's a new year, but it's the same grind, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, ain't nothing really major. My baby's small, so you know, the little one started trying to sit up and wanted, you know, she just wanted to catch up
What?
with her sister, man. She trying, she so baby making them crazy faces and shit.
Oh, she trying to sit up on
They
her
trying
own.
to sit up. Leave me try hard.
Hey, she trying to you put on her stomach, but tummy time. She be trying to scoot
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Let's
Oh shit, man. She gonna be crawling soon because she trying to keep up with big sis, man. Gonna be on her ass.
yeah.
On her
Oh,
hip.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. But shit, man, what we bullshitting with this week, man?
Man.
What you want to get into first, man?
I mean, so let's do a continuation. Let's just get this shit out the way so we can get into some new shit, man. Continuation of this Katt Williams shit, man. Katt has continued to stir the gumbo pot. He is stirring this motherfucker up and serving plates around this motherfucker. He's serving good ass gumbo bowls around this motherfucker, man. He got everybody clamoring trying to get a Katt Williams interview. And this week, he was with Willie D. And he addressed Ali Sadiq, man. And so my thing is, so if Cat could go on Shannon Sharp and speak his truth, why can't Ali Sadiq speak his truth? And I
So
just
first, you got to tell people who Ali Sadiq, because I was watching Act for a second, and he didn't know who Ali Sadiq was. So let the people know who Ali Sadiq is.
Ali Sadiq is a comedian from Houston. He's making waves, man. His stand-ups. I mean, I watched 2 or 3 of them on YouTube. They got a lot of views. I mean, most people have heard of the Mexican got on boots. I mean, that is a classic bit, and people have heard of the Mexican got on boots. And I mean, the dude is really funny, man. Seemed like a stand-up guy, like he stand on some good principles and shit. And I just I just kind of found it disheartening that everybody is kind of like dogpiling on Ali, saying like, "Oh, he not telling the truth. He not telling the truth. Cat's right, blah blah blah." But that's the thing with two people telling stories about a situation. Each person is gonna have their own truth. So it's so when people be like, "Oh, Ali lying, Ali wrong," and all that different shit, but that's that man truth. Nobody said anything about Cat when he was speaking his truth. So I mean, I want people to just stall my boy out a little bit, man. Shit, and that ain't just because he from Houston. It's just because of all the interviews I've heard from the man and heard the man speaking and talking and different shit. It seemed like the dude is a stand-up guy.
Yeah, so I can say the same thing. I haven't heard a lot from him, but when I have heard him speak, he seemed like a genuine dude. He one of them redemption story dudes. I hate that people have to go through that, but sometimes that's the only person somebody want to hear from. Somebody
Yeah.
that been through all that shit that can tell you don't do it. And hey, you supposed to gain wisdom from that. But
And he keep it 100. He said that he didn't have to go to prison and sell drugs and do all that shit. He said he didn't have to do it, but he did it because everybody around him was doing it. So that's, to me, that's even more
yeah,
stand up.
that's self accountability. People don't want to say that. If everybody could accept that and we move forward, maybe we could do something. Cause I'm on a tangent. I'm tired of this drug dealing shit. We glorify drug dealing too much. Because to make that money selling drugs, somebody buying it and getting high on it.
I mean, that's true. You know, when people, I always found it funny when people was like, man, I had to make a way. I couldn't do it no other way. I had to make a way, man, so I got out here and started hustling. I mean, you ain't gonna make the money you making hustling. You making hustling working at McDonald's, but you'll make a wage. You'll be able to pay a light bill.
Yeah, but honestly, if you had a decent job, you are making what they make. They just did it tax free.
Exactly.
They ain't making but 40, 50 grand, but it's just tax free.
That's true.
Everybody ain't kingpins,
No, they not.
but they can set their own hours and all that. So, I get some of the fascination with it, but yeah, just the whole, I sold a brick, whipped it up, and it's like I'm tired of that shit, bro. I am.
Cause I remember working 40 hours a week, cashing my check, and having a big night. I had an apartment. Shit, I even had before I got my roommate, and I was paying my rent by myself, working. And the cold thing about it was I was making 1075. I think I made up to I went up to like 1115. This is back in 07. No, because McKenzie was born in 07. So this had to be like 05, 06. I was making $11.15, had my own apartment, own car, all that different shit.
Yeah.
Even had some internet in that motherfucker.
Damn.
You remember my little apartment?
Oh yeah.
I ain't had shit in that motherfucker, but I had my own spot though. So it's not like you can't do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you remember my apartment. That was the kicking spot.
I was like, you had enough. Y'all don't know how funny that is.
Yeah, my apartment was a kicking spot. You can come through, man. With your little honey dip, man, and kick it. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I couldn't do that for Johnny, man. It just the age gap is just in my situation just ain't the same, man. But
yeah, and you
boy,
gotta think about it. We was young, single. Like I
yeah,
had a girlfriend, but shit, that was shit. Me and Kim would be off and on and all kind of
yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, and then at that time, a lot of the time I wouldn't even be there.
Yo ass nigga, I don't remember you ever being there.
I would be gone. A nigga would pick you up and drop you off and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck with you Sunday."
Yeah. Man, that was some good times, man.
Hey, but I'm saying like, but I say all that is like, bro, I didn't sell no drugs.
Yeah.
I was just working. I was working in the warehouse. I wasn't selling no drugs. I was
Yeah,
just working
we
in the
don't
fucking
nobody
warehouse.
want no slow grind, bruh. But that's how you supposed to do it. Like, yeah, nigga, you think I got how I got overnight? No, nigga, you gotta grind. You gotta stay down till you get to the shit.
Bruh, these niggas don't even,
Everything necessary.
bruh, they don't even really peep game on like how like, so when you start a career, nobody is really making 35 out of the gate.
Nobody.
You don't start making $40 an hour until you about 36, 37. That's the normal age. If you really like peep game, the majority of people making from $35 and up. They're in they like 35 and up. You know what I'm saying? When you in your 20s, you making about $25 an hour.
Yeah,
You know,
20 and
between
up.
25 and between 20 and 30 when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
If you working a good job. When you're a little younger, you making about 15 to 20. You know what I'm saying? If you working like at a warehouse or some shit like that.
Right. And
It
that's
just,
okay. You just gotta grind that shit
you're not
out.
gonna be balling.
Right.
You're gonna have enough money to buy a couple of pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna buy every pair of Jordans that come out. You're not gonna be at Steak 48 every weekend. You can try to go out every weekend, but boy, you're gonna have a bad night.
You struggle button.
You're gonna be sitting there bitch sipping that one beer the whole night. You're not gonna be smoking big. I mean, it is what it is. That they want fast money, man. But fast money come with fast consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, and we had fun, bro. We weren't going on crazy trips and doing all kind of shit, but a nigga still had freedom. A nigga still had freedom though. Do what the fuck you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Well, basically. I mean, so that's just a little PSA to you.
Always another way to go, but yeah, let's see what this talking about.
Video, we got Katt Williams finally breaking his silence on what happened between him and Ali Saddiq. A couple of years ago, Ali Saddiq had revealed.
That's my Kwame Brown voice. Shout out Chef Talk.
He got a beef with Katt Williams. And if you don't know, let's go back and revisit that clip because it was a couple of years ago, just in case if you guys missed it or didn't get to see it. Let's re-highlight that clip. Let's check it out right here. Here's a video.
I mean, what did Katt do to Ali? What did he do to you, man?
So let's go to the story. Let me speed it up. Shreveport. We in Shreveport. The song out is Every Day I'm Hustling. I walk out to get Ghetto. I turn back around. You know how the arena people look in the goddamn yellow shirts. All of them are locked arms standing in front of the door. I'm like, hey, let me slide through y'all. And the lady who was sitting in front of my door, she said, Ali, I can't let you back in the building. I said, what? Ali, I can't let you back in the building. I said, for what? So they don't know what's going on. It's just been a sign. Don't let Ali Steve back in his building. Okay, cool. Katt's security at the time, dude's name is Carl. Carl comes and he talking over the shoulders of the security people. I'm standing outside, me and Ghetto. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, Carl, what's up? He's like, man, Katt, I don't know what the fuck is up, man. Katt don't want you back in the building. I said, what? And he ain't say nothing. But I can see Katt and his wife were talking, like I can see them. And I'm like, fuck is up? So this nigga turned his back to me. They wrote me a check and they came and paid me. And this is how they paid me. I'm standing there and over the shoulder of security, I just see a check come over his arm. I see niggas paying me like I'm some fucking bum nigga, like y'all a handout. Okay, cool. It's two ways I can handle this. I could be a ignorant nigga and just be, I run the nigga in the streets, then do it in the streets. But then the nigga opened himself up and he said, nigga, this celebrity boxing thing, nigga, I started it. And they niggas looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, you started? No, first people I saw was Willie D and Melly Mel. Nigga, way before you, nigga, you wasn't around at the time. And then I said, oh shit, maybe I can get this shit settled, this nigga, in this ring for a bag. Because he be talking his boxing shit. So since you started, let's make it full circle. You haven't had a bout. Once you started with me, now I want to fight. Cause I'm good with engaging in the war. And I like that you think that you gonna win because you don't understand what the level that I'm gonna go to. Like right now, it's people saying, well, Katt got them hands for you. Cool.
Okay, so that's what Ali Saddiq has said a couple of years ago about Katt Williams. That's his point of view of the story. I was just watching Willie D and Katt Williams interview on Willie D's YouTube channel, and Willie D had asked Katt Williams about it. So with that being said, guys, I want to highlight the audio clip for you guys. Then after that, I'll be right back with some more commentary. Here's the video. Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
He talking to himself.
Stay up to date for all my current YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I want to know. I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Saddiq. I know you said
the
you
world
talk
couldn't
about
possibly want to know that. He's not famous enough for the world to want to know that. Because my side of the world doesn't want to know that. See,
well, my side of the world.
Here's the thing.
What happened, man?
A lot of times, what liars do first is they set up a narrative and a scenario. Like Michael Blackson just got on national TV and told people, yeah, I got a beef with Katt Williams and Katt is mad at me about this and because I said this and I didn't even mean it like that. And the whole time, he's never talked to me. That's how he feels. He's heard I'm angry. I've not had a conversation with him. It's the same with your Ali Saddiq. So now if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. Not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show. I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming.
Shout out self-talk.
To your city.
Self-talk.
One unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there. Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money. There ain't no loud talking and voice raising and, well, how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there. He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing. So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity. I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
Oh, come on, man. You know Ali a celebrity. Come on,
sir.
Kat.
I'm not talking. I didn't mean that disparagingly.
Yeah.
I meant that in ticket sales, my ticket sales. That's what I meant. I mean, I'm doing 7,000 in your hometown while you go do 300. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm talking statistics. I'm talking about the biggest and baddest thing going. And you, a person trying to get in, why would you be mad? It's ridiculous. I'm offended.
The tale of who's right, who telling the truth. That's the tale of it. Like, and I heard him talking about some money shit. You know, I heard at the end of the day, it's all about the bag, the bag, the bag. So don't hate on no nigga for putting on the dress for the bag. If it's all about the bag, I'm just saying, you know, it's
all right. Yeah, home. Saddiq was trying to pull some weight because it was Houston and NRG or whatever, and like, you know, I'm gonna get a big pull here, and you know, hey, it is his tour. Like you said, I don't know the truth. It's 3 versions: his, both of their sides, and the truth, man. So if only we could see that truth camera, you know.
yeah. If only we could see what really happened.
Right.
And so now it's.
If you had to guess though, what you think? What you think is more like truth?
In the middle. In the middle, somebody told Ali that he was getting on, and then Katt pulled up and was like, "Who is this nigga? I don't know him. He can't get on."
Yeah.
That's what I think would happen. I think that somebody was like, Ali is one of the hottest comics from Houston. We gonna put him on the show. And then when Katt got there, he was like, I don't know who the fuck this is. No, he's not getting on my show. And for them to write a check to Ali, they had to know his name. They had to know who the fuck he was to write a check to him.
A story for your trouble or something, right?
Exactly. Why would you give him money? I wouldn't. Even if I was a millionaire, I just wouldn't give niggas money. You know, nigga, you not getting on the show, but here, take $1,500. Get out of here. Get out of here, peasant. Take this $1,500 and get out of here. You peasant. You're nobody. $1,500. I wipe my ass with it. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll be right back.
I wouldn't do no shit like that. I don't know who's telling the truth. But I can say that I ain't never seen Ali punch no 13-year-old in the face. I can't say that shit.
Yeah, he had a trouble with a 13-year-old. He showed for to be in trouble with a boxing nigga.
And my thing is like niggas got selective. Niggas have selective memories. Cause I remember, people talking about it was the media that was making Katt seem crazy, but he was doing he was out here looking crazy, not the media doing it to
On
him.
his own.
On
Yep.
his own. People got selective. They got selective memories. Just because they think that Kevin Hart not funny and Steve Harvey not funny, they gonna ride with Katt because they feel like Katt telling the truth. But what if he ain't telling the truth though?
Right. That's what killed me because last part I said it. Kevin Hart was funny at some point. Is he the funniest? No. But to say the nigga ain't funny is disingenuous. You might get tired of seeing his ass. That's another story. But the dude is funny in his own right, man.
I mean,
you think he a plant and all that shit is up for debate. But dude, he hold his own in his roles. I'ma just say that.
and I remember him being in them B-list ass movies, them bullshit ass movies. He got a bullshit ass movie on Tubi.
Plane, Paper Soldiers.
Yeah, what's that movie with Tiffany Haddish? I think it's on Tubi. They was advertising the shit called Night School or some shit. He didn't.
That
He
came
didn't.
out 2 years ago.
He didn't put in his time, and I fuck with Patrice O'Neal. I don't think that Patrice O'Neal would have just some hack motherfucker around. Bill Burr wouldn't have just some bullshit motherfucker around. Like, he's been around all these people. And them first couple of stand-ups was funny. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The shit was funny.
Yeah.
Like when he was talking about his driver fucking with the mirror and shit, and it's a reason why the meme he's on the meme when he looking like
Right.
And the way my checking account set up, that shit was funny.
Hell yeah.
I mean, do I think his new shit is funny? No, it's not funny. And I have laughed at some of his shit, but I never thought he was Dave Chappelle. But hold on.
The last joke I laughed at from him was the one where he talking about his guns everywhere.
But bruh, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't get Dave Chappelle when he first started.
I never liked Dave Chappelle until Chappelle Show.
His first little couple of stand-ups, I didn't really get it. I thought it was like
he got a new one. You watched the new one?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I ain't watched it. You liked it? You got some?
Yeah, but the older Dave Chappelle now to me is like George Carlin. It's a lot of knowledge and wisdom in it before you get to the joke. So he gonna teach you and take you through this whole history lesson and teach you some shit, and then he hit you with the punchline. Kind of remind me of George Carlin. And some people want the Katt Williams shit where it's just punchline. Right. I'm older now, so I can,
take the build up in the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can take that because my brain is more mature now, so I can process the shit. I want to learn some shit while I'm laughing. I mean, it's just, to me, I think it's all subjective, and I think for everybody to put him as the Messiah now and Allah and a Muhammad or motherfucking of the comedy game, that shit kind of crazy, bro. Because Katt Williams.
Who said that?
Bro, man, you gotta read them comments. It's just I'm glad he's saying what he's saying.
Man, them niggas in the moment.
He busting them out. He changing the Katt and changed the game. He changed the world forever. Katt Williams is changing the world because he said some niggas.
G. Like somebody said, it's just a news cycle. I mean, come on now. He hot right now. Soldier Boy was hot 2 years ago. This time, everybody has, somebody got to start the year off right, kick the door in. Shit.
Yeah, but and it's like he ain't said nothing new. There's no revelations in none of this shit. We all knew Hollywood was fucked up and they be touching niggas. That ain't nothing new.
Boy, that's an ugly nigga.
Oh man, why are you doing Glenn Palmer like that, man? I think his name Glenn Palmer. Bro, you done seen this nigga in all kind of movies, bro.
That boy said he was on Hoover Street on Fife crap. Hoover Killer.
Deuce. That was a gang, the Deuce. OG Bobby Johnson.
Niggas out of starter jackets, huh? Damn, boy. Cold world.
That nigga finna go to jail. It's finna be like Malcolm X. You finna make that nigga find religion. A Muslim finna make that nigga find religion and shit. But man, I just find that shit crazy, man. Like how everybody caping for dude, and it's like now Ali's whole story wrong when Ali done told his story years ago.
But Willie just trying to ride the algorithm right now. Hey, you can't be mad at that.
No, but I think Ali said something because he was like, "Oh shit, you want to fight everybody? Shit, well nigga, I want to fight. Why you want to fight me?"
Yeah, that was a cop out saying he ain't big enough. And ticket sales, like he said, it's gonna be enough niggas wanna see you get out that. But I get it though. He said, I want you to bring some pool, but
it'll bring some pool. It'll bring some pool. But I mean, hey, shit. Like you said, it's all for the algorithm. It's all to boost ticket sales. Nah, everybody, any show that he put out, everybody gonna want to go see.
yeah, because that Willie D got 4.3 million views already.
Bruh. It's just like when Chris Rock got slapped.
He went so crazy on Shay Shay. That nigga could go on Gracie Corner right now. And get 50 million.
Bruh. Remember when Chris got slapped and everybody was waiting on his new special? They wanted to see what he was gonna say.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the same thing with his shows. Everybody want to see what he gonna say next in his shows. So, hey man, from a marketing standpoint, he doing the thing. Like people not even talking about Chappelle's special no more because shit, everybody talking about Katt.
My old lady had to tell me it was even out. I'm like, what? I ain't heard no promo or nothing. He got a whole special out. You ain't heard a peep about it because Katt Williams just been on fire this first week and a half of the year.
And guess what? He definitely gonna go on Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan has said, "I'd love to have him on here."
Think so? Oh man,
Joe told him, "I'd love to have him on here."
If he go on Joe Rogan, he definitely gonna break the internet, bro.
Shit, Ali Saddiq has been on. See, that's the thing. Ali Saddiq has been on Joe Rogan, and if I'm not mistaken, he's been on Joy Diaz's podcast. So how the hell nobody know him when he been on Joe Rogan podcast? If I'm not mistaken, Ali Saddiq has been on Joe Rogan podcast.
Hey yo,
she got that avatar with that hat on, looking like a snack.
Yeah, if he go on Rogan, Gonna break the internet, bro.
And that's why, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of disingenuous to say that nobody know him when, bro, I'm at least 70% sure dude been on Rogan.
I
Let me
think
see.
he have been on there. Actually, I might have seen that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? They
Yeah,
said,
he was. Yeah, I'm pulling it up right, bro. He was on Joe Rogan. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody know him. He was on Joe Rogan. Come on, bro. That's the biggest podcast. I want to say Joe Rogan is the biggest podcast in the game.
"Oh yeah, he definitely the
If
biggest."
not, if it's not him, then it's Howard Stern. And I want to say he bigger
I
than
would
Howard
say if
Stern.
it ain't Joe Rogan, it's Joe Budden, but I'm gonna definitely say Joe Rogan.
Yeah, so nobody know him, but he was on that. Yeah, so nah, we can't go with that. But hey, who am I? Just a broke ass hater. I can fix your AC though. I got skills.
Let me see.
Where we going? With a car driving to? Oh, the JB Smooth shit. Is this gonna be a?
For my man JB Smooth. Keep kicking it, man. Keep kicking that shit. Come on. The shit. The shit. Woo! That's the shit. Y'all know that's the shit.
Stupid. It's similar. It's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar.
What?
Yes, sir. Okay, shit.
Turn it off, sir. Don't play it again. I'm just saying that's the shit. I'm saying if you went
That definitely the same premise.
to heaven and they was playing that song, you know it's finna be a party in heaven. You just walk in heaven.
His shoe game has always been garbage, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck are those, bro?
I'm
Every
pretty sure
time.
he ain't even wearing sneakers no more. He probably got on actual shoes.
No. I think that last one, he had some bullshit on his feet too. Man. Like, oh my god, bro. His stylist. He don't even have a stylist, man, because they would have told him, no, don't wear the gym shoes. Them gym shoes he had on. Them shoes, you go play basketball. Like for real, you go play basketball in them. Like you at LA Fitness playing basketball in them motherfuckers. You playing 21 in them shoes. Like, what the fuck is them shoes, man? All that money, man. You could have picked some better ones than that. Like, why didn't you tell him to put on some Concords?
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
He said, I want to do this my way.
He is. He doing it his
He
way.
always writing some shit, right? He said he ain't need no help. Shit.
Hey, he doing it his way for show. For shit show, he doing it his way. Cause nigga, he the only person that bought them shoes and wore them motherfuckers.
My question is, Willie D trying to get his viral moment. What happened to Scarface and the Ghetto Boys Reloaded, man? What happened?
You know what happened? Shit, he didn't get on stage and stand there while Scarface rapped the song. Like, I'm sorry.
Stand there. Yeah, because they didn't have a lot of time regardless, right?
I think Ice-T said they had 8 bars.
Oh, yeah. He ain't had no time for it.
I mean, 8 bars. What was you going to do? You going to say the ad-libs?
It's fucked up when your mind's playing tricks on you. Thank you.
Mind playing tricks on you.
I live by the sword. Thank you, Big G.
Cause I'm paranoid.
Man, but what you say? You say he can't be mad at Scarface when he was tripping on Bushwick. Huh?
Bruh, I'm just no. I was saying maybe that's karma. Maybe that's karma. Because the way that he talked about Bushwick. Nah, I can't tell nobody how to feel. But what I'm saying is if I was in a group with somebody, even if they did me any kind of way, when a motherfucker die, man, I'm at least go pay my respects and be like, well, we did have this group together, so I'm gonna pay my respects, put some flowers on your grave. I may not even say nothing to the family. I may just show up, put some flowers on your grave, and then go on with my business. Or maybe not show up, but I wouldn't listen to what he say.
Let's see.
I wouldn't have done that. I can't tell nobody how to do shit, but I wouldn't have done that.
Well, Bill ultimately passes later that night, officially. I guess they finally take him off of life support, essentially, and just let him, let him naturally pass away. You and Bill had your differences. You had a lot of success together. He was an important part of the Ghetto Boys, but you also had a lot of bad moments with him. His funeral hasn't happened yet. Are you planning on attending the funeral?
Nope.
You're not. Is Scarface planning on attending?
I don't know.
Okay. Why are you choosing not to attend?
See, when somebody have a funeral, man, it's like this. I feel like it's disingenuous for somebody to come to your funeral who you don't like. You know, Bill didn't like me. I ain't like Bill. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. This ain't no phony shit. I know that everybody want to hear some politically correct shit and all that, and but that's the truth, bro. The truth is the truth. And so, I know that if Bill had his choice, Bill probably see me walking up there like, get that motherfucker out of here. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel, like the energy is not right, bro. Like, and I don't need nobody looking upside my head and shit like I did something. Like I fucking caused him to die or something, like looking at me like I did some shit, Like, no, I don't think that's I don't think that I would be welcome. It's the same thing like when Reddy Red died. Me and Red was cool for a long time. But like the last year and a half of Red life, we didn't speak. And that's because Red was bitter. He was still mad at, how things went down with the Ghetto Boys, and we wouldn't let him back in the group, after he walked away. You see? So want to come back in the group after he walked away and basically abandoned the group, and then Damo steps in, and he's the most consistent member in the group. He's our DJ now, and he's consistent. He's on his game at all times, 100% reliable. For the last 20 years, when Red first started trying to get it back in the group, it was like after a year or so, and then so every year or two, Red would make a strong he would make a strong move to try to get back in the group. It's like, man, we can't do that, man. We can't just cut this man out of the group after he's done what we asked him to do. He did what you was unwilling to do. So same thing. We couldn't have a situation like that, bro. We couldn't have another situation like that.
So Reddy Red was bitter because y'all wouldn't let him back in the group, so y'all didn't talk. So kind of sound like you were a little bitter that you wasn't on stage.
Did Willie D lead a group or some shit too?
I think so. And it's like, and he said that he feel like Bill wouldn't want him there, but you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if somebody was once friends with somebody and y'all fall out, but when that person passed away, then even though y'all wasn't talking and all that different shit, you bypass all the negative shit, and then you think about the good times and you show up just to pay respects. Is not about if y'all got along or what. It's just to pay respects. Nobody say you had to hang out and hobnob with everybody and try to kiss and hug and kiss babies and shit. You pay your respects and you go on about your business. But hey, who am I to tell somebody how they feel? I just feel like, maybe a little bit of that universe coming back on with that whole Grammy situation. What say y'all?
Yeah, Brandy.
What?
It's like you said Brandy was the cause.
Nigga, Grammy. What the
hell?
hell?
That was a Grammy performance. Oh yeah, for sure. That broke that part right on up. Let me see. That's crazy. They probably ain't uploaded nothing in a minute.
No, he still been doing it, and
now,
then
that was 4 months.
It's not even the Ghetto Boys podcast no more. It's the Willie D shit now, right?
Now that was his own shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna do nothing, bro.
Yeah. For a minute, it was just Willie D. What the hell?
And guess what? I bet you he even more mad that Tiny Desk performance. Everybody
Yeah,
going
crazy.
crazy about that shit.
Yeah.
He even more mad about that shit.
I mean, it's Scarface, bro.
If they wasn't beefing, I bet you he would have brought him out for the Tiny Desk and let him do his verse. He had Mike Dean on there.
You said that was the Grammys, huh? Let me see. Oh, look, that's the second search on YouTube was Grammys. Yeah, I didn't have to type it.
He say Scarface line. So what? You knew.
It's not gonna happen. You know he's lying. Ghetto boys, ghetto.
Wow, this was the beginning of the end. Why is this shit tripping all of a sudden?
And no beginning of the end. It was the end.
Oh yeah. Oh, that broke the camera back, huh? Man, why this shit tweaking?
It's your internet, man.
A moment that's capsulated in history, a moment that people ain't gonna never forget. Now I understand that it was short time, but here's where I'm at with that. For something like that, for you to sit across this table from me weekly and knowing that you finna go to the Grammys and perform that song.
Let me hold up. Time out.
Okay.
I didn't know I was gonna do that song.
At what point did you know?
When I got there.
Okay. So all right. Okay, so you know you was, but you didn't know you was gonna perform a Mind's Playing Tricks.
I had no clue.
But when you found out, did you even think to say, man, this is a big moment? I'm performing the Ghetto Boys song, something that me and Willie D wrote. Yeah, I wrote 3 verses, but Will wrote 1. He was on the song.
Mm-hmm.
He is a ghetto boy. They want a Ghetto Boy song. Did you think for one moment to say, yo, Will, you know, even if time was running out on you, you didn't think for one moment to say, man, let me just at least call Will and let him know what's going on. It ain't cross your mind to say that?
It didn't cross my mind, Willie. It didn't cross my mind.
He told the truth. Shit.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe shit. You
No,
don't.
I'm
believe,
just
you
saying.
don't believe that he greasy.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, bro, because I know you smarter than that.
Well, I didn't. Think
I know.
about it.
No.
And it was.
You do a lot of things.
It's so much shit going on.
A lot of things.
And there's so much shit. I'm tell you something too. So you know, it's
Scarface like a bush same nigga, man. Mel, that exact same shit.
He's like, Mel,
looking like that. Now I say Mel can imagine her daddy saying the same shit and looking like that. It didn't cross my mind. I didn't know.
so much shit going on, Willie, until I don't know if you got the call or not. I don't know what's happening with you on your side of it.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. I don't know who handled your business. And as a matter of
You
fact,
know what the Grammys call about me
when
doing
that
something for Ghetto Boy.
I didn't know. I didn't even know that the call was. I didn't even know that the call was for sure until that Wednesday, that day.
You knew if
I did not know.
Listen, okay, let's say you knew that day. And here's the thing.
Okay, now time out. I know every motherfucking thing. Now, how does it change it?
Right.
How does it change?
Yeah, it's over.
Well, what
the motherfucker gave me the whoever the producer was gave me 4 bars. That's it.
Well, it wasn't 4 bars.
4 bars, nigga. That 8.
What was it?
I think he did 8. But in any event, in any event, that's the his I mean,
4 measures, 8 bars,
okay,
whatever it is.
So how does it change? How does it? You said how does it change it?
Yeah.
How does it change anything that we talk about on a daily basis? Like we talk about a lot of shit, and how does just us talking about what we talk
what's
about
the end all,
changes?
What's the end all?
What
I didn't know that I was doing my mind playing tricks on me for 1, and for 2, ain't nothing I can do about it now. The shit is over with.
Yeah, the shit is over with. But
oh, see, yeah.
Hey, now me looking at it and thinking about it, do you think that Scarface in his mind was like, well, if they didn't call Willie, then they don't want him?
They didn't want him. What are you supposed to do about it? That's what he's saying. Like, okay, let's take your premise and say I did know. Like, what was I supposed to do? Just force you onto the show? They didn't
Or not
call
do
you, nigga.
Maybe he didn't want him to do it. Like, if Willie can't come, then fuck it, I ain't coming.
That's what Willie wanted him to do. But how can you make somebody do that for you, bro? You can't do that.
The end all is for me to express to you how I felt about the shit you did. That's the end all. And you know what? Not just what you did, but the Grammys did. The dudes that
the shit that I did, Willie.
So this is what I'm saying. So you don't see nothing wrong with going up on that stage and performing a Ghetto Boy song by yourself. You don't see nothing wrong with that.
He like,
Hold on.
One more time.
You don't see nothing wrong with going up on that. Grammys did. The dudes that
the shit that I did, Willie.
So this is what I'm saying. So you don't see nothing wrong with going up on that stage and performing a Ghetto Boy song by yourself. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, hold on. And we're talking about at the Grammys for a 50-year tribute. Now listen what I'm saying. First of all, let me say this. But let me get this. But let me get this out the way.
No, you win.
No, let me get this out the way. No, I'm gonna speak on it.
I shouldn't have got on the plane. I shouldn't have went to the Grammys. I shouldn't have got on stage. I shouldn't have rapped that song. I shouldn't have walked off stage, and I shouldn't have got back on the plane and came home. It's all my fault, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna speak on this though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna speak on it. So you ain't finished.
I'm so fucking glad that they called me, Willie.
I'm gonna speak on it.
I'm so glad that Quest reached out to me to do that motherfucking song, bro. I'm happy about that shit.
I'm sure
man.
you are.
I'm glad people got a chance to see me, man. Because people don't really get the chance.
I'm sure you are.
They don't really get a chance to.
Ass nigga. So
you a selfish ass nigga, Willie. So. You way more selfish than me.
I would have never done no shit like that.
Well, I don't know, bro.
I would have never done no shit like that. The moment was too big, bro. The moment was too big. I would have never done that. And let me say this. But let me say this, Brett. I don't give a. Let me tell you something. And let me finish. I really don't give a fuck about the Grammys. I don't care about none of them gay ass niggas. None of that shit that they do. What I care about is the Ghetto Boys.
How can you say that and then want it to be on at the same time?
Yeah, like, no, you care. You care because you making it a big thing. Because you could have said, I think it's fucked up they didn't invite me, but hey, man, I'm glad they let you shine, bro.
Scarface looking like, this motherfucker, I'm barely recovering, and this the shit I gotta deal with.
I damn near died, and you up here talking about the Grammys. And let's be honest, who the fuck is talking about that Grammy performance?
It was lackluster, period.
Nobody's talking about that shit. No,
it wasn't memorable.
Ain't nobody ever told me, boy, did you watch that the 50th Grammy performance of all the rappers? Nobody was talking about that shit. People don't even really watch the Grammys like that. I think at the end of the day, he mad that they didn't include him. They talking about the Ghetto Boys and they didn't include him. That's why he mad.
Even if Scarface would have mentioned him and the people from the Grammys would be like, no, he can't do, like, what else is he supposed to do?
He wanted him to say, well,
he is a fucking wild card. You don't know what he gonna do. He controversial. He don't stick to the program.
I don't think it's that. I just think that they think
that got something to do with it. You know how much, dog, he beats the black drum and the black victim. White man is this, white man is that shit. That's all he talk about. I bet you when I press play, he finna say something about cracker this, cracker that, because of the Grammys.
Yeah, but they probably had what's the dude from Public Enemy? They probably had Chuck D on there. Chuck D is pro-black. But bro, I don't think it has nothing to do with that. I just think that they think that Scarface impact on hip-hop is greater than. So they check two boxes. They got one person from the Ghetto Boys who had a great impact on hip-hop, and they had one of the greatest rappers that has an impact on rap. And they was like, shit, we gotta have Scarface. Yeah. We gotta have Scarface. What's his best song, or what's the most impactful song that everybody knows? Oh, Mind Playing Tricks. Boom. They wasn't thinking about Willie. Sorry. That's like them saying, hey, that's like the dude who had the mask on with the Saint Lunatics getting mad at Nelly from performing the song.
Right.
He had me on stage, I was part of it.
I mean, but I do kind of get it though, because it was like I was part of the group. I don't know exactly what's going on or why he wasn't. But I could understand it too. Nigga, I was part of the group for whatever reason. I wasn't on there, and you was, and you performed. It's not like you're not performing a song that was just yours. You performing a song that was a group.
But Scarface wrote the majority of the song.
That's what he really mad at. For real.
It's bro, it always happens in groups.
Bigger artists, man.
It always happens in groups. It's like, somebody inviting damn, I don't want to say Beyonce, but like inviting Coco from SWV to sing some SWV songs and shit. Like the bigger artists, man. Or that was a wrong example, but you know how groups is. You always have to
stand out. It's gonna always be that. Yeah, Justin Timberlake, the Beyonce. It's gonna always be that person. You ungrateful nigga. I'm gonna go do a tiny desk on you.
And guess what?
Like when we decided to do this podcast,
they called him.
I did this podcast for the sake of the brand. I didn't do it to say.
I did it for the sake of the brand.
Okay,
also.
so I didn't do it.
Actually, it was my idea to do this shit.
I understand.
You to do this shit.
It was your idea to do it, but I had to agree to it. So you didn't do it by yourself.
So
we're doing. That's why it's called Ghetto Boys.
The brand too.
But that's why it's called Ghetto Boys. So I said, okay. The reason why I had my own podcast shit going on already. It was already doing big numbers. So it took me. I built that brand. I built the podcast brand with Willie D Live. I built that. And so when we decided we was gonna do this right here, I brought my audience like over here like this. So my thing was like, let's grow this thing and keep our brand going, keep it strong, keep it going. You didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this, but I did it for the brand. You say you did it for the brand, I take your word. But look, the thing is this. In that situation where you have a 50-year tribute to to hip hop, you should have done it for the brand.
But my thing is, he act like, because he brought his audience. Scarface didn't bring his audience. People want to hear Scarface talk every week.
Right. Willie D think he the star or something, I guess.
Oh my God, man. He got that complex. What's old boy from the Temptations? The dude that sing the bass.
What he say? They didn't come to see you. They always say.
What is his name? Otis? I think his name Otis.
Yeah. Oh shit.
They didn't come to see Otis. They came to see what was the lead singer that died, man? You know exactly who I'm talking about too, man.
David Ruffin.
David Ruffin, man. It was David. That nigga said it's David Ruffin and the Temptations, nigga. It's Scarface and the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, but I can feel him being slighted because he did contribute to the group, and but they all had their own audience in the group. There's a lot of people that fuck with Bush. It's a lot of people that fuck with Willie. It's a lot of people fuck with Scarface.
Yeah. That's true. All right, we done lingered on this for a long time. Let's wrap this shit up about Katt and Willie D.
Yeah, man.
Damn, it was something else I wanted to show. Oh yeah. Somebody caught Sid. I would just put a little button on this. Somebody caught Sid on the red carpet or something.
Excited.
I saw that you did respond to Katt Williams.
Oh,
I hate that, Saddiq. I hate that y'all like that there's any sort of issue.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting time now. People get on these blogs and they just, start just spewing off stuff that's not even factual.
Right.
But I let the fodder just go out there until I'm ready to respond.
Your work speaks for itself.
I am who I am. I stand on that, right?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Stand on business. Ain't that what the kids say?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got all the new sayings.
Yes, they do. Stand on business. I love it. Good to see you, my man.
Excited.
Not blogs.
He old. He old. Shit. Blog, podcast. He don't know.
It was a video that I seen, and Bernie Mac was talking, and he was saying that they be stealing jokes, and one thing that you're not supposed to do, new and coming, is tell your joke or practice your joke in front of the people that's established, because they're gonna take your joke.
Yeah, but that's not nothing new though. They been saying that. That's what I've been saying. Like, he didn't really say no revelations because the majority of comics. I mean, Lavelle Crawford was saying that somebody stole his. Lavelle said somebody stole his joke, did his joke right before he went out. Lavelle went out and did the same joke and did it better than the person who did it before him.
What? The same night?
Yes.
Damn, I just seen news of that.
I mean, people, they still jokes.
Wow.
But did you hear what Bruce said? Bruce said that if Katt would have been talking about him like that, it would have been some furniture moving.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Hey. And that's a big old boy too, man. I don't know if he want to wrestle with that motherfucker, man.
All you gotta do is tie his big ass up.
Hey, but if his big ass grab you though,
that he named, when you chime in on stuff, it just makes it more valid. If it ain't true, all the money you got and all the blessings you got, why you on Instagram going, oh, that ain't true, that ain't true? You making yourself look guilty.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Hello, Lavelle. What's your take on Katt Williams' way? Everybody up on this distraction. Let me tell you something. It's a distraction. Katt Williams is a very talented brother, and he's very vocal, And my take on it is everybody talk about, I'm cool with, how I be cool with people. I don't be around them a lot. Me and Steve Harvey let me do the Hoodie Awards several times. I got to do his radio show. He didn't help me out a lot of times, man. I ain't kissing his ass, but he ain't put me in his movie, which that's what I wanted to do. I was hoping, he said, you and Isaiah are the perfect duo. Somebody said that you pal underscore 85. You Paul, you pal. You know him? Okay. Well, thank you, Paul. You pal 85. I appreciate the love. Yeah, but my thing on the Katt Williams thing, I think Katt, he just gonna talk. He one of them cats, man. He ain't afraid of nobody. He say what's on his mind. And he probably has some confrontation with our friends because you gotta remember, the more the money go up in your life, the more the what you call spite comes out of other people. And if y'all all on the same score, see the one thing about black entertainers, we think it's only one bag. And we don't even understand, man. I couldn't even get in with the Fridays and all that stuff. I don't know why, because they wouldn't call me, but I got in with the Adam Sandlers. I got in with Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. When Netflix wouldn't let me do a special with them, they put my special on that I filmed somewhere else. I did shows.
It's funny. I was just thinking like that nigga was in Better Call Saul. He ain't even say for 5 words.
But he was in multiple episodes though.
Yeah, he wasn't really talking. He was just this bodyguard or some shit though.
Still got to check.
But he's still in that bitch.
Yeah.
Time, and thank you Showtime so many times, and I appreciate Netflix showing my special on their platform. Tubi, big shout out to them. But hey man, but like I tell people all the time, we think it's just one bag, and that's how these beefs come up. You think because you making it, you can, you start giving beef, and then some comments do still. I seen a comedian go up right before me and do my damn joke. I seen one go up right after me and do one of my damn jokes, and then talked about it, and then did the joke, and they famous, and I fronted the nigga about it. But Cap talking about his experiences, and some of it might be a far-fetched, and it might be some of it's comedy. He a comedian, and he be thinking everything he say is beef, and some of the stuff he probably got beef with. He know these people. This dude, I want some of that good career. I want the bull crap that he going through. But man, that brother was making $100,000 a show. He showed that on a video one time. He was making $100,000 a show. All I need is 1 year of that, Lord. 1 year, Jesus. I claim it in your mighty name. But my thing is, man, I know all these comics, man, and from Quake to Ricky Smiley. And Ricky Smiley looked out for me, man. I ain't got locked up in Oklahoma.
I smoke 1 year of that, Lord. I'll claim it in your mighty name.
And then a white dude came to the door and he was like, okay, thank you, Jesus. He looked just like Jesus. Hey, man, but I mean, man.
Oh, man.
I'm tired of talking about Katt. I want to talk about some dogs.
Nah, fact.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
He said he don't want to talk about it.
Some dogs or some shit. Or some girls. I'm tired of talking about Katt.
Yeah. And guess what? I think Stephen A was tired of Katt too. And Shay Shay. He said he wanted to get in on it, man.
As a black man,
when are you gonna get a hairline replacement?
The level of vitriol that I have to absorb is something that I understand 99.99% of the time. You're a former player and you want to crucify me, that's fine. You're somebody that was involved in some kind of public incident that I had to speak on, whether you're the wife or ex-girlfriend or some of a former player, whatever. Responsibility to tell you what I see through my lens, how I feel about it, what my perspective is, etc. It's not like I'm sitting at home with absolutely nothing to do and no obligation to touch on anything, but I feel the need to invoke and ingratiate my thoughts, opinions, etc., upon the world. I actually get paid to do this.
He's taking shots at us, y'all.
And because of that, sometimes my opinions, my thoughts, my feelings, etc., are things that you would not like.
Cap. The deal. That's the fucking needs to do. Some biotin.
Ever.
Shit. Fucking need to take a shot.
If I wrote a story or I wrote an article, it's based on the things that I've been told, what I've seen.
Barber need his ass whooped for lining that shit up.
It is rare that I talk about myself on a personal level because my personal life is not anybody's business and I don't get into other people's personal life. It's not something that I do.
His barber a thief.
Figures in the world of sports
paying full price for doing half the job.
Themselves in personal situations, not lawlessness, not unlawful things or anything like that, but there's plenty of situations, Michael, Sherry, Juvie, where I've seen certain things and I turned a blind eye and a deaf ear to it because it's none of my business. And I leave it alone.
Goody, what is this nigga talking about, man?
I'm talking about my colleagues. That ain't work.
Because he tried to have his big moment like Shannon. What's going
Think
on?
about this for a second. I'm supposed to be covering sports, but I make a career out of talking about my colleagues. That ain't work. That's you finding some slick way to get a check because you can't get a job. That's Jason Whitlock. That's who the hell he is. Now, I have sat back for years, at least 9 to 10 years, saying absolutely nothing about this man. I never uttered the words fat bastard out of my mouth until a few months ago. So that means that the previous 9 years, you never heard me speak on him at all. But now it's necessary. Because you see, if you listen to the fat bastard, I didn't play high school ball, even though my coach's name was Harvey Stoller. It was Thomas A. Edison Vocational and Technical High School. I played there my senior year. I was in a basketball tournament at Fashionist to generate over 10,000 scholarships in. Did you know that it's now on paperback? It just came out yesterday on paperback. Do you know that you could go to Amazon.com, straightshooterbook.com, or a bookstore nearest you to get my book in paperback? Do you know that when people are normally selling 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 copies, I've sold over 400,000? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? But he will tell you I didn't write it. He's seen my writing. Really? This article is an article written on Deadspin.
Man, it's a different thing. Hold on, I'm gonna go to this.
Yeah, man, get the fuck off this shit, man.
Cause he is parsed up.
This is the conclusion of Stephen A's 45-50-minute rant last night.
But I asked for everybody indulgence for one show and one show only. And please do not allow this to be a reflection on my character because this is not how I act every day. But I mean it from my soul when I say this is the worst human being I've ever known. I don't know of another human being worse than Jason Whitlock. He is a piece of shit. He's the dude that's going to have a funeral.
Hey, that's a clip. That's a soundbite. He's a piece of shit.
Might be two people to show up. He's that dude. He is the absolute worst. And he lies. And he incriminates. And he tries to set people up to fail, to big up himself because he can't do it on his own. He had a television show. He failed. He's had opportunities one time after another. He doesn't measure up. And now he's coming at the big dog. And let me tell you something right now. I am the big dog. I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one. There's plenty. Skip Bayless, apologies to him too for bringing up Jason Whitlock's name in the same sentence as him, but we all know what time it is. Everyone knows. All the executives at all the networks, they know what a piece of shit he is. And they begged me not to do this. But even my pastor, A.R. Bernard, said, I'm not happy about it. But every now and then we gotta do what we gotta do.
Boy, your pastor
I
ain't saying
promise
that
you.
shit.
And last
Okay,
to my
'cause-
sister Carmen, I won't do this again.
If you don't get the hell up
promise
out
you.
of here trying to get
I
your
know you
moment.
cringing. You didn't want me to do this. I'm sorry, sis. It was necessary.
It was.
He's a sorry, fat piece of shit. A no of the worst order. He is the worst human being any of you will ever meet.
I think so.
You
'Cause
get
of the
within
shirt
a
he got
mile
on.
of his presence. Wrap
Jason
your
Whitlock
arms
shirt is
around
trash.
yourself
Who
to
told him to
protect
put
your
that on?
soul. He is king. He is a devil. The worst. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I was looking at him, but he was like, "You bitch."
He had that shirt on. Did you see that shit with the Trans Am
Did you tell the
Thunderbird on
folks
the
that?
chest?
You
Fuck
bitch.
Show. And here are some of the highlights.
You betrayed me. Did you tell the folks that? You bitch. Did you tell them? You fat piece of shit. Did you tell them that?
Bruh, why is he trying to sound like a WWE wrestler, man?
You bitch.
Tell him what Stone Cold was gonna do to you, you fat bitch. Trash.
Man.
Everybody trying to get hyped up for 2024. Everybody trying to. I'm telling you,
you're right, boy.
It's the year of him too. It is a year of him too.
Man, what you think next, man? God damn.
Hey man, ain't no telling what's next. Everybody telling to everybody, man. And pulling up and calling out everybody, man. I won't be surprised if Joe Biden don't get out there and say, Trump, you bitch. You fat bastard. Man, where we going next, man? These motherfuckers ain't no shit.
Yeah.
A hairline impaired man talking about a fat man. All need to be beat up.
Blah, 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 blah. You want to talk about the NBA YoungBoy thing?
I found that crazy. Was he trolling?
I think he was for real.
He was trolling.
You think he was for real, Mel?
I think he was for real.
You think he really feel like, man, fuck all these kids I got. I got 11 kids, but fuck them
Yeah.
all. So why
I think
continue?
in his mind, he don't mean it like that. But I don't think he really realized what being a parent entails. Like, he said it himself, you know, for the most part, he just be in the studio all day. And I'm sure in his head, in his mind, like, the time he do spend with his kids, like, he's been a good father. But I mean, he said it like he don't really spend time with them. He's not big on it. I mean, but you having these kids.
He got 11, and I think the boy only 23.
Fatherhood.
I thought
and
he
how,
had 13.
obviously, you do have a lot of children, and
No,
I've been around you to see in a short amount of time that you're a great father. How important is fatherhood to you, man?
Not really big on it, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? You're not big on it. Like you're a family man. I'm here with you. I see it.
Yeah, but I'm only like in here because you live.
Oh, well, I don't believe
It's a crazy topic because I'm not the type like to sugarcoat nothing. But I'm 4 walls all day, every day.
When you say 4 walls, you mean locked in?
Yeah.
Just honed in on the music, recording? You can take the hat. I don't mind.
We bond a lot, but I'm mostly literally inside.
Working.
No. No matter if I'm watching TV, I'm just sitting there all day. I'm stuck inside just one room. I don't really travel this house like that.
Talk about fatherhood and how,
Yeah, he just keep it real. That nigga rich. He shit.
But
fuck, he look like sitting there fucking with the kids all day.
But as a father, the way that the baby is on him tells me a different story. You see how the baby on him?
Mm-hmm.
Like babies just don't. Well, I mean, baby, somebody they don't even know, they'll walk up to him and grab him, but he not like spazzing out on a little boy. Leave me alone. He didn't tell the chick, "Hey, I'm finna do this interview. Come get the baby." He letting the baby play. So I don't know if he trolling or being serious.
Well, yeah, he didn't say. He just said he not really big on it. Like, how can he be big on it if he a fucking multi-millionaire recording artist? Yeah, he on house arrest now, but you know he hardly ever there. It's gonna take the village to raise them kids. He's not gonna be there a lot.
And
that's the plight of anybody that's really making money like that. The actual daddy not gonna be there. You gonna need the support group for that.
Oh, they say that shit about Nick Cannon. It's the same thing. You out here making money, like how can you? This boy on house arrest. Nick Cannon not on house arrest.
Yeah, but see, he probably real enough to say, like, man, I don't want all these kids. I just like nutting and having fun and all this shit that come with it. Fuck these kids. I like when I'm with, the time I do spend with them. But nah, I ain't up under them all day. I ain't got time to do that shit anyway.
So you think he just said it wrong?
Yeah,
he meant something else. He just said it wrong.
Something else. He was just trying to say, I'm not for the city to act like I'm the daddy of the year and all I do is focus on my kids all day, and that ain't what's going on. We chilling now because you here and shit. Yeah, I do chill with him. Don't get me wrong, but
because he did say we do have bonding.
Yeah,
he said we have bonding. Okay, I can get that. I totally get that. All right, well, shit.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really expect this nigga to be living a regular, everyday person shit? Get off work and be all in the kid face till they fall asleep?
Shit, not with 11 kids. Hell no. He got 11.
And I know it's just triggering the black moms, single moms and shit because people abandon their kids. But that's when you gotta have better discernment. People just gotta stop having all these fucking kids, man. That's just point blank, period. If you don't want kids, don't have them. You can have all the fun you want. That's some shit we both got control over, the males and the females. They got plenty of birth control, man.
That's true. But what's crazy is it's young women that's still lined up that'll have a baby for them.
Yeah, because that's a meal ticket for 18 years. It's a golden goose. This nigga's a millionaire.
But for how long, though?
It don't matter. As long as child support can get a hold of his ass, I'm going to get something.
I mean, I get that, but what if his career fall off? And he not making the money that he
matter. Wick is going to be there. EBT is going to be there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean, but they not looking at it like that. They looking at it right now. He got money right now.
He got money today. If he fall off, he worry about that later. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Fetty Wap baby mamas definitely wasn't looking at that. He was on at the time, and they didn't think that he would be where he at right now.
Mel, you make a valid point, cause like, how is he providing for the kids?
That's why he in jail now, because
Is it?
he's trying to keep up a lifestyle.
Cause he was trying to provide for those kids, so he had to he had to mix it to fix it, try to supplement the money that he was making, and he wasn't making it no more. All right, that makes sense. So that's why I be so scared about, when everybody be praising Nick Cannon, and I be so scared, like, bro, that shit could fall off at any moment. Like, and now you still got all these kids, these mouths to feed.
I think Nick Cannon is probably a little bit more solidified because he do have like he own like a whole. Well, no, I wouldn't say he owned the whole thing. He owned
He got his
Porter
own
Nick at
production
Night.
company. Yeah.
I get it, but
He owned Porter Nick at Night. So I mean, I think as far as business wise, like he might be a little bit more locked in. He might not have too much to worry about too much when it comes to longevity. But I don't know, NBA on board. I don't know. Who knows what'll happen in the future when it comes to his career.
true, because that's for the younger crowd. His music is for the younger people. I don't hear too many older people listen to that. And the thing is, with music, the people that listen to your music, they grow up.
Yeah. Do they evolve with you? Yeah. What's going
Yeah, like Soldier Boy music. Like, yeah, he had a whole bunch of young girls listen to his music when he was young, but as he got older and they get older, are they listening to that shit?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not.
Soldier Boy, yeah, he ain't. Hey,
That's
last
what I'm
thing he
saying.
had was what? Make it clap. So he re-upped on his audience. He went back young. Too much.
but
TikToking.
but see, that's the thing. It's like, so like, all right, so let's say like the little girls who used to listen to Lil Bow Wow. They grown women with kids getting ready to graduate high school. Now, are
Yeah.
they going out to go buy the new Lil Bow Wow album? That's the
Bow Wow
thing.
ain't making music though. That
Yeah,
ain't
he not, and
relevant.
he
That's
lost in time. And I mean, when I say that, I
that's
mean
the problem with Drake.
Mm, You think so? Cause Drake be tapping in. Drake go get the young kids, and he trying to stay tapped in.
Yeah, but that's what people complaining about his subject matter and all this other stuff. They want this certain sound and all. That's always been his problem, though.
I mean, I don't want to sound biased, but I really don't. But I don't know, like, how can you get mad at what the artist is bringing and where they're at? That's the whole point of their artistry. That's where they're at.
True.
Like, how can you get mad at that? Because that's what they dig in and create.
Yeah,
So I
but
feel like you either F with it or you don't.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that
yeah, in
was
the
the thing where
same
everybody
breath,
was mad
though,
at.
if you keep putting out product, we expect some type of maturation or something. You can't
But not
just
everybody feel like that because not everybody, because they got people that's actually effing with it.
I mean,
yeah, but
that's
it's who effing with it. It's not the same. Like for Drake, for example, it's not his same bass rocking with everything he doing. He
I
keep
think the majority
his
of it is. I think the majority of it is, and I feel like the people that's not effing with it is not his fans like that. But I think his fans are
That's a
effing with it.
slippery slope. You can't just say they not fans because they don't particularly like a certain sound.
I mean, that's true, because I was a big fan of early Kanye. the graduation, a late registration, what was 808s, you know, and then as he progressed, I stopped tuning in. I was really kind of tapped out. I wasn't trying to really hear that shit. So I mean, I think you have a great number of fans like that, but then I do think you have fans that grow with the artist. But then it's some fans that, as they grow and get older, they're still looking for a certain sound or a certain feel, and they don't feel that shit no more. I mean, it's just like on the same thing with Andre 3000. There's a lot of people mad that he made a whole album with flutes, but that's where he at.
That's where he at. Yeah.
And that's just the scary thing about, you know, being an artist is like, are your fans gonna progress with you, or they just gonna tune the fuck out? And that's what I feel like, you know, what's gonna happen to NBA Youngboy in 3 years.
Yeah, nah, I do agree with that. Nah, it's because of his style of music. Look what he raps about. Like,
cause
he could rap
comes
that for 5-10 more years if he lived that long. But
it comes in waves.
People definitely grow out and want to hear that ignorant shit all the time.
It really comes in waves. Like I remember when Travis Porter was the biggest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Remember when the Migos was the biggest thing on the planet? As people get older, man, they not want to hear that shit. I give that City Girl shit 2-3 more years, and those
I
young
think
girls,
they already up.
They aging out of it because
yeah,
that's the nature of the beast.
the young girls get old.
Yeah,
I
the
think
young
that last
girls don't
album-
stay young, man. It's always more young girls. That's that problem with that.
But then the young girls start seeing you as an old woman.
Right. That's what Nikki fucked up. She started age shaming people. Nah, she the auntie and don't like that shit. But it happened to everybody, man.
Yeah, at a certain point, like the people that made you the biggest thing, if you're not making that kind of timeless music that encompasses everybody,
Right, that crosses the gaps, generations.
it starts sounding dated. Really dated. Like
it's okay to get a time capsule. It's okay to sound like you came out in 2020, you know. It's a time and place for everything, so I do agree with that.
Are you sure?
But
because nobody want to hear Melly Mel.
Melly Mel wasn't recorded in 2020.
No, but what I'm saying
that
is
was 40 years ago. It was a time and a place for everything. That going to my point.
Yeah, but you said that it's a time and a place for everything. That, you know, it's cool to have somebody that sound like the older shit, but
no, I said it's cool to sound. Yeah, it's cool to sound like you are contemporary. That's all.
Okay,
like,
I got you. I got you.
If you come out in 2020, you supposed to sound like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I just, you know, I just want to see if, you know, some of these artists that came out in 2010 and shit, are they going to be on the old school circuit? You know, like, is anybody checking for Waka Flocka now?
No, but I mean, you know, only certain people are going to be legacy acts anyway. Everybody not big time like that. Everybody not Snoop Dogg. Everybody not LL Cool J.
But some of these older artists can put out music now and they style is still relevant.
It's not gonna happen. You know he's lying.
Shit, I listened to an E40 song. I listened to an E40 song the other day and was like, this whole
Nigga, that's fucking E40. You was fucking making my point for me. That's E40.
But he ain't changed his style though.
That's like saying Snoop Dogg ain't changed his style. It's Snoop Dogg, nigga.
I get you. But what I'm saying is people from that same era that nobody, if they put out some new shit, nobody want to hear that.
Man, what are we talking about? Man, you better have me feel like this nigga right here, man. Let me jump through the computer.
Oh my God. Hell no. They got him, man, attempted murder
of an elderly person.
I didn't even know that was a charge of an elderly person.
Dude, she's supposed to feel offended. That's some trumped up ass charges, boy.
Nigga, I bet you she the one that told him, hey, get that nigga on that shit.
Yeah. She the one that probably put
They
that
say
shit
let's
on
look
him.
for anything on the books to get this nigga to
And they was probably trying to give him some more.
Boy, he look like one of them horses that they trying to buck break. Fucking
He look like a
up.
real nigger now. That's what he look like. A real nigger now. This boy got a muzzle on. A muzzle?
Yep, he got that spit mask on. His hands is covered. It's 2-3 motherfuckers. Look at all the security they got in that motherfucker. Dumped in the motherfucker.
Sentence. And today was
I'm never gonna forget him flying over there.
They're taking no chances this time. The out-of-control defendant who leaped over the bench to attack a judge was back in court today. A spit hood covering his head, his hands in shackles with special coverings. At least 8 court officers stood at the ready if he tried anything. He also faced the same judge he attacked when he made that flying tackle over the bench last Wednesday.
I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant's actions.
Judge Mary Kay Holthus sentenced Diobra Redden today to a minimum 90 months in prison for attempted battery.
Hold on, that's what he got for jumping on her?
Attempted battery.
That's what he got for jumping on her?
He definitely proven her right. Nah.
Oh.
That was what he was in there for. And that was she was gonna sentence him regardless.
90 months?
19.
Oh, 19 months.
It sounded like 90.
Yeah, it sounded like 90.
Yeah,
it sounded
like
she said 90. 19.
It sounded like 90.
Months in prison today to a minimum 19 months in prison for attempted battery.
19.
Minimum 19 months in prison for attempted battery.
I heard 19.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say attempted battery.
Yeah, attempted
19. But
That's
that's just on that charge.
That shit turning into fucking 20 years. Attempted murder. It's gonna go from 19 months to 19 years.
And she said the minimum.
Yeah.
Out of there.
Crazy.
Gots to do better, man. Gots to do better.
Well, she wasn't wrong when she sentenced him what she sentenced him to begin with.
Exactly.
That nigga is out of there.
And probably gonna do a lot of that time in solitary.
Nah, he gonna be whooping niggas in there, jumping like that.
That nigga get out and be the box jump champion.
You gonna be playing monkey on your ass in there. You gonna be jumping high knee in your ass.
He need to do the high jump with his goof ass.
Cause at one point he was handling that that officer on the first video. He was handling that dude at first.
Until that other one got in there talking about
That boy was. I don't know what he was doing.
That one guy, he was just like, "Get out, fella!
Yeah.
Get out, fella!" That other nigga was like, "Nigga, I've been waiting all my life,
nigga." That's a free body.
Like that nigga was neat. Like he was making some dough. Like
that's the stuff I need. You seen that nigga was still in the county converter. Nigga was like, "What are you doing? This is a free body. I can kill you right now."
Oh shit!
I'll tell you who got away with murder though. The saga's it's over now. He been with us since 2020 with this shit.
Damn. But he on house arrest for 3
Slap
years.
on the wrist, probation. That ain't
It's
house
not.
arrest.
It's not a slap on the wrist. Do you know that you got to pay them people to be on probation?
Yeah, he
Dog,
paying them.
you keep talking about rich niggas got to pay. Nigga, if I scam somebody for some money and then gotta pay restitution, that's worth it.
Okay,
I'm gonna take this money I scammed your ass with and pay you.
Okay, so
But if he's scamming, I think Derek is saying how much money do he got if he really scamming?
I think he got something.
What
I
I'm
think
saying
this
though,
was some supplemental shit.
is Gherbo NBA YoungBoy?
Nah, but he Gherbo. I'm sure he at least 2-3 million that came through his hand.
What's the last song you heard of Gherbo?
I don't listen to him like that, but I know he was on there. Who Won't Smoke remix. Yo,
I know, but how long ago was that?
like 2 years ago.
And you're on probation. Any little thing you do, guess what?
Yeah, they can
watching
your ass to the.
Yeah. Why you think most people be like, man, fuck them papers?
Let me do the
Let me
time.
just do my
man.
sentence and be
Yeah.
done with it.
Yes,
You got-
any little thing can happen.
You gotta pay you can't do drugs. You gotta pay them people to go take the drug test. You gotta pay them to be on probation. You gotta pay all them little things you gotta pay. You gotta ask to leave, to go do your little performance and all that different shit. If you don't ask and just be somewhere, they can violate you. It's a lot of shit that go with probation. You gotta be on your P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'm happy he not in jail, but shit, the nigga with the handcuffs needs to do better. He needs to do better. He got a chance to actually be out here and make a living for himself. He better write some hell of a songs. He better be on little Dirk level.
Yeah, true.
But speaking of money, what y'all think about Vivica?
Yeah, because we got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say this before we talk about Vivica. I find it crazy that, well, not really so much crazy, because my heart do go out to Taraji, but wasn't Monique saying this already? And everybody was like, oh, Monique, she's problematic, this and that, whatever the case might be. But when Taraji said, it's like, oh, damn, we got to come and take action or whatever the case might be. I don't know how people are rallying enough for when Taraji said it. But I just find it a little like Monique was saying that. Although she might seem like combative because every time she got an issue, she opened up her mouth. And I know sometimes, I feel like, you got to pick and choose your battle sometimes. Sometimes you can't go to war for everything, sometimes. But, I mean, this is like a main thing she was talking about.
My main thing with Monique, I wasn't even talking about like her roles. I was talking about like her Netflix special. I was just saying that I didn't think that she was that funny. So I can understand a platform saying like, well, are you really gonna be the draw that you think you are. So we pay you all this money and we not gonna recoup our money back for it. That was my whole thing with Monique. Like her being difficult and all that different shit. Shit, I don't know. I don't know that fucking woman. I don't know if she's difficult or not. It's just what people were saying.
Yeah. Which was I
And
felt like was easy for them to say that because every time she does have a problem, they start labeling her as problematic. And I do feel like when it came to her talking about what Taraji was talking about, it's easy to say, oh, she's problematic. Just like it's easy to say, oh, Kanye, oh, he's having an episode right now. That's why he's having it's easy for you to do that when people are or like hitting a point that's valid and it's about them. Like it's easy for you to say that. Grant you, Monique, every time she does have a problem or issue, she has something to say. I mean, but we all do to an extent because I know like all I gotta do is hear my name, somebody saying my name. I'm like, huh? What y'all talking about?
I mean, that's true, but I think both can be true at the same time. I think somebody can be acting erratic and somebody can be treating you wrong at the same time. And are you acting erratic because somebody treating you wrong, or they're not paying you because you acting erratic? I don't know, but I mean,
I mean, she felt. I'm pretty sure she felt like I was a queen of comedy. Like that shit has some type of something to it. Um, and I don't know these other people and like their fan base and stuff like that. So I mean, when they talk about specials and stuff like that, who's to say who's supposed to get more? Like some of the people that was mentioned, like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And I'll even say this, like if Monique was to have she did have a special after the fact. I mean, but before, like if she was to have that special, I'm not saying I don't know if I would watch it. And I'm just being honest. I I don't know if that would be the first thing that I would watch when we're talking about like comedy special and stuff like that. But I mean, the only point that I am making is that I mean, she was saying this and people wrote her off. Now that Taraji's saying it, it's kind of like, damn, like, let's listen.
but that's what I'm saying. So, like, as a business standpoint, like you said, like you don't know if you would watch it. So, as a business standpoint, they got to look at like, so if I pay you certain amount of money, X amount of money, and we don't recoup that for this, we're at a loss. You're not at a loss.
I mean, I get it, but and I'm just one person. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't want to say I'm pretty sure, but I would like to think that she would go in and she wouldn't have like this egregious number where it's like, okay, now you tripping. Like I'm pretty sure she probably went in like this is what I'm worth, and you're paying me less than what I'm worth. Like I can only imagine hearing Taraji saying she is getting paid 100K. Like that's crazy. And she, if not an A-list celebrity, she's close to being an A-list celebrity. That's crazy. I seen a picture where it was saying that for the same movie, Benjamin Button, Brad Pitt made 10 million and she made half a million. That's crazy.
I'm
Because
not even trying to be mean, but is Taraji's name as big as Brad Pitt's?
no, when we're comparing to,
Right,
but But Taraji is like one of the first. Taraji is in
For
like
black people,
yes,
for for
yes,
for black people,
yes.
but we're talking about like worldwide, globally. That's all I'm saying. But should
I
she?
feel like she's worth more than a half a
Yes,
million. She's worth more than half a million. I'm
yeah.
not saying that she's supposed to get his whole 10 million. Honestly, I really don't know. But I will say half a 500K, definitely not. You definitely getting over. Definitely.
I think for her role in the movie, she should have gotten more because it wasn't like she had a small role.
And she got a Oscar for that. She got
She
she
got an
got an
Oscar
Oscar
for.
for them. She got an Oscar for her role.
I thought she
For
got an Oscar for. She didn't get an
best
Oscar
supporting
for.
actress, if I'm not mistaken.
She didn't get an Oscar for for Hard Out Here for a Pimp. What the fuck is that movie name?
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, she didn't get an Oscar for that.
She got a Grammy. I think she got a Grammy for that.
Okay, but she got an Oscar for Benjamin. I mean, she had like next to Brad Pitt, she had the like one of the biggest roles in that movie. Because I would say that she had a bigger role in that
Yeah,
movie.
Benjamin Button. She got best supporting
Best
actress.
supporting actress. She got an
She should have
Oscar
got that.
for
Yeah. Okay. Now, she won an Oscar after the movie had been made and shown. So
No, she was only nominated. She didn't win.
Oh, she
okay.
did win. She was nominated.
So when they pay you for it, I don't know how they pay you. Do they pay you after or before?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. And I would like to think that every contract is probably different. Or I don't know. I don't know how that work. You know, you get this before the movie comes up. Because I'm pretty sure they would have to put that into. They would have to think about that. You know,
Yeah.
we're making this movie. Ain't no telling how much the movie is gonna gross.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm pretty sure that you know that's something that has to be negotiated too. So I don't know.
So like, say for instance, you're an unknown actor and you star in this movie, and this movie becomes like one of the biggest things out and it grosses all this money. But you're an unknown actor, so your contract was negotiated for this small amount of money, but it made so much money. So do you get more money on the back end because it made so much money, or what you got paid is what you got paid?
It depends on your contract and agreement. That's the whole Lion King debate.
Because on Friday, Friday has grossed a lot of money, but I think John Witherspoon said he only got like $5,000 for it or less.
Yeah, they probably ain't got no royalties or whatever.
No, I'm saying just
And
like
then-
initially doing it.
And then I'm pretty sure he got paid that because Q was producing it by himself. I don't think that Q actually. That's just like Passion of Christ. Like Mel Gibson produced that movie by himself.
Yeah, he
used
funded
his
it
own
all.
money.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, I believe because them people was working for free at one point. I think for Passion of Christ, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were working for free, if not for like a little bit. They wasn't working for a lot. They wasn't working with a lot, and the people did what they did and made that movie. But I want to say once the movie came out and it grossed as much as it went, he ended up paying them after.
So is it her agent and how they negotiating her?
I don't know. I also feel like it's a lot too because it's probably a lot that's not being said. We probably really don't. I mean, because we don't know what that side of that business, how that goes, contracts, what that really mean. Like we probably don't know half of it.
See, and that's the thing. It's like you don't know what this shit gonna do until after it does it. So then once it does it, then they've made so much money, then you feel slighted. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all made $500 million off of this movie and I got paid 50 grand.
And then I probably would like to think that they will probably project the numbers that it would make.
Yeah,
So
but how many movies project some shit and don't make it?
that's true too.
They
I don't know.
barely.
Even for Vivica to say what she said, I don't know. That's kind of crazy too. Because I mean, Vivica she had a good career. I don't know how many movies she was in. She had like a few memorable movies, like Booty Call. Uh, what was that?
She was in Independence Day, Kill Bill. She was in a Frankie
Yeah,
Lyman story. She was
yeah.
in
Soul Food.
Soul Food. She was in quite a bit of she was in quite a few movies. I mean, and I don't think she really said anything out of pocket. She just said that's not my story.
I ain't gonna lie, it just came across like, what's the word? Disheartening? I don't know. Like, it just came across like, like ungenuine. Like,
I think it came across as shit. I'm minding my business.
Do you feel like now is the perfect time to have the conversation that Taraji kind of continued over Monique? You know, you're an actress, you've been out there. Is this the perfect time to kind of talk about that in the right platform?
You know, darling, to each his own. Do you know what I mean? I'm very happy, very blessed. And to each his own. I didn't have that experience, so, you know, but to get your piece out is important. I totally understand that. And I love my girls for looking out for each other. But I'm good.
I know. Do you feel like
I mean, I
What
guess.
she said that was wrong.
I guess. I mean, I don't think she said anything wrong, but it did come across like I don't know. I wouldn't say shady. It's just kind of like,
I don't think it's shady. You don't have to always be locked armed and everything. Like shit, she got what she felt like she was supposed to be paid. That's what she
yeah.
said. She good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Her experience is her experience.
Exactly. That's her experience. I'm good. Hopefully she get what she need. Now she not for the sit and be like, and I'll stand with my sister. She want to still work in Hollywood. You got me fucked up. Shit.
But what if legitimately she hasn't had a bad experience? Every time that she did some shit, they paid her what she needed or what she wanted.
or what she feel like she deserved.
Yeah, like what if every time she did some shit, like she was cool? When have you heard Sam say anything? I ain't heard Sam Jack say shit. I ain't never heard Sam Jack say, "Oh, them niggas tried to boot me over a goddamn over a couch." Or they fucked me over. But this is men versus women. You know, they say women are disparagingly paid less. I mean, I don't know. I really think it depends on who is representing you and how they negotiate for you.
Right.
You
How
know,
good is your agent? How good of an actor you are?
I don't even think it's how good of a how actor you are. I think it's who's representing you in your experiences. I think some people have bad experiences, some people have good experiences. That's what I was saying last time.
I think acting does play a part too. That plays a part. I mean, because if we are talking about Brad Pitt is a great actor. I mean, Taraji P. Henson, she's good too, though.
But does the world see Taraji as a black actress or just an actress? Because you know how some people they transcend color. They're just an actor. You know, like Denzel, he transcends color. He's just a fucking actor.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say that she has, because like I said previously, like she's well known in the black community. I'm not saying that she's not well known in the white community either, but I don't know if she reached that level.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't heard Angela Bassett ain't say shit about her pay. I mean, I
but
don't
we
know.
don't know what she experiencing either. I
That's
do feel
true.
like Taraji was brave to tell her story.
Hey, I think everybody has a right to tell their story, but it's their story. Your story is not my story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it is. But I don't think that Vivica should be getting flack for what she said because she didn't. And she even said, "I stand with my sisters, and I'm
Yeah,
glad they standing out, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that they standing up for each other." So
yeah.
why she
She,
getting flack for that?
I
That was
guess
just
it's cause how she came. I don't know if I could say anything, cause yeah, I feel that, but it was just kind of like yeah, whatever. I mean, but I do feel y'all like not necessarily why should I care, but that's how I kind of came across. Like, I mean, I'm good over here, which I mean, I get it because I mind my business on a daily basis. You know, I
yeah.
mind my business on a daily basis, so I'm not really too much worried about what the next person is doing. But I do get it, and my heart does go out to people that's experiencing some type of struggle.
Facts. Facts. I mean, I'm glad that they speaking out, because shit, if the color purple is as good as the reviews are saying, whatever, they should be paid, and especially if they're gonna make a lot of money from that, them women should definitely be paid for that. He didn't hit the music. It's tax season. Fat girls finna get all the love.
The dirty whites forces though.
That nigga cut.
Okay, he just looked like he a problem.
That nigga cut 3 yards in them before he went up there.
He be boxing niggas and fucking all night. He muted.
Mm-mm. And then he gonna get that car, and that shit is not gonna work.
It's gonna break right down. Whole refund worthless.
Gone.
Gone in the wind. Dumbass.
That's crazy. Cause like when me and Kim wasn't married, like we was just girlfriend and boyfriend. Like 1 year I would carry Mackenzie, and the next year she would carry Mackenzie. Like
Hold
that's
on.
just
What
crazy.
you said?
Your ass be balling on your year, huh?
When me and Kim wasn't married and we just girlfriend and boyfriend, like 1 year she carried Mackenzie, and then the next year I carried Mackenzie on our taxes. But that's crazy, man. That niggas be that we gotta wait till tax season to come up. That's crazy in itself. Like he
The
should be
whole
able
year
to.
you struggling.
Yeah, he should be able to save up for that El Camino that they got up there. He should be able to save up for that throughout the year.
Somebody said though that be the most money somebody see at one time all year. Sad to say.
Hey, facts. At certain points in my life, that was the most money I had ever seen touch my
In
checking
one lump
account.
sum.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Because you really do come across that money. You come across more that year. You just really don't be recognizing it because you do whatever you do with it. So you come across it, but it just be like in increments. But for like that one lump sum, like, yeah.
Oh shit. Throughout your lifetime, you're gonna spend $1 million.
Maybe even more.
Yeah, you've probably already spent $1 million in your lifetime. Think about the shit. If you let's just say you make 50 grand a year.
Yeah, 10 years is half.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit just crazy, man. We got to do better, man. And stop going to motherfuckers like that doing your taxes. Shit, you can do your taxes on your own, on the cool.
Right.
Yeah, you really can.
That's crazy going on this way.
Yep.
On the cool.
TurboTax walks you through it.
I wouldn't even do TurboTax. You can go straight to the damn to the
I'm
IRS.
TurboTax for IRS got their own portal now. I think I've been doing TurboTax for like 4 years.
Yeah, TurboTax walks you right through it.
They do be trying to tax you for every little thing, but
that's what I'm saying though.
It works out pretty good.
I mean, but it's not as bad as if you go somewhere, because if you go somewhere, they taxing for real.
Some people charge 10% of what you gonna get.
Oh yeah, no, that's way too much.
I used to watch
them to be scamming anyway.
Seriously, I used to watch my mama do her taxes, and there was no TurboTax back then. She had the tax book, and she would sit there and do her taxes.
I used to do TaxSlayer. They was free, but TurboTax got a free product, but they normally end up getting you for something.
But I'm telling you, she had the actual tax book.
Yeah. I mean, you can prepare your own taxes
and did her shit on her own.
That's
and
a
get
convenience
all your
thing,
money back.
though. Yeah. So you gonna sit here and do it yourself for free, but spend 5 hours doing it, or you gonna pay $50 and be done with the shit in 30 minutes?
Yeah, but if you do it yourself, you may find some deductions and write-offs.
Yeah, but everybody ain't, because taxes do get complex.
That's true.
Everybody don't know exactly.
Yeah, everybody's situation definitely different when it comes to taxes. So, yeah.
Because even with TurboTax, like they'll be asking you questions, and it kind of be like, well, shit, I don't know.
I remember I used to go to H&R Block. No, Jackson Hewitt. Them hoes used to get me, man.
They tax.
I went to H&R Block when I was back on taxes to try to get back caught up. But it was straight. We just had to file.
Jackson Hewitt used to get me, and then they'll trick you with that. You want your money now?
Okay.
Oh no, I ain't never doing no shit like that. I can wait. I definitely can wait.
When I was broke, I did that shit one time, and I was like, "You hoe ass, you want your money now?" I'm like, "Yeah, get that shit to me now." But I was like, man, I swear, I was like 21, 20.
It's tax season though, niggas finna be balling for the next couple months.
Place was packed.
Okay.
Right, Papa though, everything.
Yeah.
Well, Valentine gonna be good, boy.
And then come May, motherfuckers looking crazy as hell.
These niggas ain't shit. Don't want to take care of their babies.
Okay, they ain't in love right now.
50-50, man. These old ladies. That's when everything come out.
Yeah, motherfucker asking you, man, let me carry one of your kids. Hell no. You not finna get me fucked off. No.
Yeah, you can get in trouble for that shit.
Of the special where all the comedians were invited.
Now look at him talking to him.
Nigga, on Pyro, you stole my joke, homie.
That nigga look stressed.
I'ma get at you about that. Why is you bothering me up here? This ain't the right time for this, man.
Boy, I didn't know Mark Curry was that tall.
Oh, wow. That nigga said, I'm
wait.
He had the back for a reason.
Not them going back and forth on the stage. Orange.
Yeah, he's like, what's up, man, nigga? I'm Ohio, nigga. I throw these hoes.
That boy say, whenever I get a chance, it's on site.
And I think Mark Curry from Oakland.
Yeah, he sound like a Cali nigga.
That nigga bringing a different type of mentality. That nigga was. Did you see how he was leaning forward and Steve was like, man, no.
Yeah, I seen it. This how
man.
Steve, man.
I don't know. I really enjoyed the Katt Williams and Shannon Sharp interview.
He hit him with all elbows.
You went back and watched it?
Yeah, I finished it.
He finna hit him with all elbows. He ain't even really punch on him like that.
I can't even see the video. What is this?
It's small. It was just something that popped up. It's when the dude was punching Aries Spears.
He was
I don't drink, nigga. I'm very clear-minded. Which means I'll fuck you up even more because I'm drunk, nigga. Well, hold on.
Oh, not him folding up and he not him folding.
Keep in mind. Was they protect yourself at all times?
Not him folded up, baby.
You don't never tell no nigga you don't know. I'll fuck you up. You don't know that nigga.
Yeah, you don't know. You playing or not. You gonna have to do that.
That nigga a light-skinned nigga with green eyes. You don't know.
You don't know stand on that business every time. Can't be no hoe out here.
Oh shit.
Final thoughts, man. I got to go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning too, man. Well, later on. Final thoughts, man. Hey, man. Your truth is your truth, man. Your truth is your truth. That don't mean that that's somebody else's truth, man. That's my final thought, man.
Don't be a hypocrite. Not going to a nigga funeral, but then mad that the other nigga ain't worried about you. Just saying. Shit. You never know when the table turn, baby.
Oh, man. I had to do the Laura Croft. You know when she pick up some shit?
Nobody come to see you, Otis. That's all I got.
David Ruffin in Temptation.
Stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself. Yeah. 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 I like it. Hey, man. It's been another one.
Message.
It's been another one.
It's been another week, y'all. All bullshit to the side. There's D Hall, Billy Mel, Goody Goo.
Keep on bullshit.
Tell them what to do.
Keep on bullshit. It's another week, y'all.
We out
this
peace.